Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madden. Moving on to our video. Yes, today, so, we're gonna delve in, I think, with Jamaicans, scamming, professional Jamaicans. You understand? And most people, if you do not like the truth, this is not the channel for you, because we're not over here to babysit anyone. We're just here to tell you the truth. We know that some people don't like when the truth is told in a certain way, but you understand, we just have to just tell it as it is, because that's the way that we were raised. We just tell people the truth. We know that the truth hurts only the guilty, but it's a part of life. And people have to just, if you want to see a better world, you just have to just don't be a friend of liars or people or lies. Just be an honest person. You understand? We know that as Jamaicans, we are not, especially people who are from the Kingston metropolitan areas. We were cultured to be criminal-minded people. Yes, when I say that, and I say that without any apologies. We as Kingstonians are people who live in the Kingston metropolitan area, St. Andrew, Lower St. Andrew, have been cultured in a way that we're supposed to be criminal-minded people, criminal sympathizers, criminal enablers, and everything to do with criminality. So they haven't been, the culture hasn't been passed on to us for us to be decent, honest, ethical, and respectful human beings from the Kingston metropolitan areas. So now this culture of criminality has taken over the entire island of Jamaica. You understand? So as Jamaican, being too trusting of other Jamaicans and Jamaican people can have negative consequences on you, and it can even cost you your life. Yes, and I'm just going to give you just a little snips of my personal experience here in the United States of America. Yeah, I remember in the early 1990s I was at Fordham Road, that's in Bronx, New York, when this Jamaican man came up to me with a chain in a white, in a tissue paper or napkin, and rubbing it and looking around him as if he was watching for someone, especially the police. So he offered to sell me the chain, a big gold chain he wanted to get rid of. The same chain to buy food, and told me to give him $50 for the big gold chain. As a detective, my instinct popped up immediately in my head, and I started to wonder why this man, I started to wonder why this man wanted to sell me this big chain, gold chain, for $50. You understand? So based on that, I told him no. Yeah, because chain, to me it would value more. So I told him that I wasn't interested. I'm not interested in buying any chain from him. And he was trying, con artist, and so he was trying to convince me, and he realized that I was Jamaican, but apparently he did not know me. So I told him I wasn't interested. So after we were there like about 5-10 minutes back and forth, and I told him, then I just said, hey, look here, Virgin. I said, I don't want a chain, and just go on, man. I not buying a chain, because I don't like chain. So that's when he left. So, you know, my cousin who has been living, you know, in America for decades, came up to me when the guy left and asked me what happened. And I told him. And he said that I was smart, because the chain is not gold, and it is a regular thing that they have been doing in the Bronx, especially, you know, to Jamaican people. Can you believe? Because, he said that people that they know, just looking at them and the clothes that you're wearing, they know that you're visiting New York. So the clothes that you're wearing, you understand, them know that you're visiting New York. So them know the New Yorkers differently. So I want you to listen to this Jamaican professional, yes, this, you know, Jamaican scam, a professional Jamaican. This man is a professional Jamaican. He hires Jamaican people, and this Jamaican scam him. Yeah, he was scammed by him. So I want you to listen to what this man is saying. So you watch, you listen, you decide. And we haven't edited anything in it. You understand? I want you to listen to him, and I hope that you Jamaicans learn from this man.
And I was tricked and scammed. A gentleman called me, said, good morning, Mr. Wallace. You know, my wife and I are here admiring your work on TikTok, and we have a project that we want you to take up. But we have a problem. The parish council won't give us approval because the 3D rendering of the drawing was done overseas and they're not approving it. So could you finally recommend me to an architect in Mandeville? I said to him, I don't have an architect in Mandeville, but I have one in Maypen. He said, please kindly give me his number, sir. Let me contact him right away because we need this project urgent. So when I give him the architect number, him and the architect was conversating. So him and I was to meet up in Mandeville, and I went there. On my way going, he called me and said, Mr. Wallace, how far you reached? That was about 1 o'clock. And I said, I'm in Spalding, you know. And he said, oh, one thing, Mr. Wallace, I forgot. It's a gated community, you know, and we have the guys them chopping down the bush and stuff here. But I'm gonna need your full name to give to the security to let you in. Is it you alone or what? I said, yes, man, is it me alone? Because sometimes I travel with my security here and no one knows. So I didn't give him my security number or anything, my security name or anything, details. So I wanted to go and see this place first. But funnily, the gentleman said to me when I reach in Mega Mart, when I reach at Mega Mart, I must call him because he will direct me from there. Because the place is somewhere like Oakland or Newland or something, and here and there, I don't know. So he called me back and said, Mr. Wallace, you know, I have some zinc and the guys them are chopping down the place here right now. So my wife and I are here waiting on you to come, and we can discuss how we're going forward and make prices and everything. So I'm there stepping on it, beating bushes, making roads, going to Mandeville now, you know. So here I am at Mega Mart, call him. He said, oh, Mr. Wallace, the guys are here thirsty. Can you please grant me a favor? Buy 3 bottles of the handle waters, and when you come back, I'll reimburse you the money, sir. I said, okay, chief. When I go in Mega Mart, he said I am to tell him what type of waters are there. So I call him back and tell him, say they have Lifespan, water, and Catching Peak. He said, oh, get the Catching Peak one, Mr. Wallace, and get a pack of sanitary cup for me, please, sir. And another thing, Mr. Wallace, my phone run out of credit. Could you buy $5,000 credit for me too? So when I go to get the credit, I didn't know that these places only sell direct credit. You buy the credit and it has to go straight to your number. So when I said to him that it's a direct, he said, oh shit, I didn't know. Alright, let's send it on. When you come, I'll give you back the money, Mr. Wallace. I said, alright, I send the credit. He called me back, Mr. Wallace, I get the credit, you know. Can you send $10,000 credit to my wife? I said, my wife need tapping up as well. I said, okay, sir. And while walking towards the cashier, I said, why these people need so much credit, or this guy take me for some fool having me sending stuff to him and buying stuff. And I said, alright, I'm going to buy the credit. And you know what I did? I buy the credit and I put it on this Lime, because a Lime credit is ordering. I put it on this phone. I send the $10,000 to myself. Because I'd said to myself that when I go there and meet these people, I could just simply transfer the credit to his phone. So right now, this phone have about 10,200 credit on it right now, because I send it to myself. I pay $6,250 for the 5,000 credit that he had order, and this is the 10,000 credit right here, if you can see on this phone right now. So this scammer would have received this 10,000, but when I quickly think, I change up my method and plan, and then keep calling him, not getting him back, because me no need for here where else to come and have the 3 bottle of water, handle bottle of water, sanitary cup and everything. So saying this teach me a lot, to see that people can call you and tell me how you are really impressed on my work, and I just buy a scammer $5,000 worth of credit to be scamming more people with this amount of credit, or to call overseas and do. So my own Jamaican scam me, and this man is very intelligent and know how to talk and plan. And Miss funnily happened to Mr. Brown also, because Mr. Brown said it's in the last year happened to him same place at Mega Mart Mandeville. So can you imagine, we are out here as builders trying to find jobs for other people can be employed, because this is the only reason why I would be going so hard, is to see how many youngsters and people I can get off of the street to be employed. So he caught me, and when I said he caught me, I even call when I call him 2 times, I call back the architect, because the architect leave me up and meet me at Mega Mart yesterday. So we have to have a laugh about it, the architect and I, because I said to him that, could you call back Mr. Leslie Duke? What is his name? Leslie Duke? Yes, something like that. Or Burke. Leslie Burke. Yes. So the architect is saying, Mr. Wallace, you know, I'm not getting him back, and this guy was calling me, finding out how far I am. So you know what I'm glad about this? The architect did not get the scam, and it was I who get the scam, because it was I who called the architect for me and him to meet this man to go forward with business. But listen to me, Mr. Leslie Burke. You did well, you did very well, but how many times or how long are you planning to do well? Because you know me, I don't know you, and you tricked me and scammed me. So I must commend you that I'd get tricked in this way. I have never been tricked in this way before, because several times people call me and tell me, oh, you win the lotto scam. I know that is rubbish. Oh, you just purchase some stuff and you make this. I know that. I said no. But when you call me and tell me about my work and how your wife and you are there waiting on me to come and discuss the plan that you guys have there, my people, please share this video to all of who you can share to be aware of this guy, because the only reason why this would have a effect on me is because I don't want it to happen to some people who cannot accumulate the money that I lost. Because very well yesterday going I give away about $20,000 to people who need it, and you come now in the same day and took away. I didn't give it to you, you took it by tricking me. Took away $6,250, so that makes it for the day almost $30,000, because I have to buy water and cup. And you also mentioned that I am to buy myself a drink, and when I come you'll give back the money. That is too generous you think you are, because you're offering me who is buying the water a drink, and when I'm back you will reimburse me. You know, these things makes me laugh, but I know some of us it may happen to, and they won't laugh. They will go mad and crazy about it, because sometimes it could be the last that I have to buy gas to put in my vehicle to drive to you. It could be the last that I have that you beg me to buy credit, and when I come to you, you'll give it back. Because every day people call me, and every day I meet new people to do projects. So there will be different strategy and different ways of going forward about this. Big up to you all, my people. Like and share this video so it can get out to all and everyone. And it happened to me, and it happened to Mr. Brown already, this very same person. And why we're not posting a number, we don't want TikTok to flag down the number. So beware of these trickeries.
Yes, if you're a Jamaican, you would know that they would say a word to the wise is sufficient. But you know, the fool don't, you know, that is not sufficient to them, because they are very, very trusting of Jamaican people. Especially, you know, people who are naive. But as to me, You know, I trust no one. You understand? So you can be scammed, taken advantage of, or even put in danger. It is essential to be aware of risk and to take steps to protect yourself from scammers, especially your own Jamaican people. Yes. However, it is not healthy to trust no one but yourself. So it's not healthy to trust no one. But as to me, boy, honestly, I don't trust people period, you know, believe you me. So that means, boy, it's not healthy for me. So you understand? You know, it's not healthy to trust no one. Because everything that we are doing, you know, that we have to, you know, go back and, you know, we have to do our research and one and two little things, you know. You understand? So it's not healthy to trust no one but yourself. Trust is an integral part of human relationship. And I have been burned so many times when it comes on to trusting people. Yeah, I tell you. Even when it comes on to my life, I've been burned so many times. So it's really hard for me to just get up and trust people. Even people that I should be trusting, you understand? You know? And it's just part of life. I have experienced so many things throughout my life. You understand? So, you know, trust is an integral, you know, part of human relationships. It's also, you know, it also allows us, you know, to connect with others and to build strong relationships. Trust is necessary for our lives to be much more complex and lonely. The key is to be discerning about who you trust. So you have to be careful of who you trust. You know. Some people, why them trust everybody? Me, no, I know some of you work on them thing. You understand? Yeah, me no work that way. You know. So not everyone deserves your trust. But some people are worthy of it. You know, like some, yeah. It's, hey look, it's just one and two little things and you realize when people, you know, you can't trust people because especially when people defending you publicly and them thing there, you know, defending your reputation, your character and your integrity, you know, those are people that you can't trust. You know, you see the one them was silent and them not say nothing and all them, you know that, yeah, you don't have to worry about them. You understand? And that's all. And they will kill you with excuse, you know, but you know, it's the small things and that you have to watch and see what people, don't watch what they say, just watch what they do. You understand? So that's why when it comes on to trust is very integral to any relationship, you know. So if there's no trust, the relationship is dead. And remember, that's not everyone deserves your trust. So you need to be able to assess people's character and to decide who you can rely on. You understand? So, you know, we at the Jamaica Young Police, and you know that it's an educational channel too. Because we don't just give people things like that. We want people to develop a character of honesty, decency and ethics, also morals. You know, we don't want to just tell people how to, you know, just be informer and fight against criminality. We want all layers, all facets of life that make people better, or to make people's life better. Because it's when you do the right thing we always set you free now, you don't have no problem. So we at the Jamaica Young Police, and we're just going to give you some tips for trusting people wisely. Please get to know someone before you start trust them. Spend time with them and get to know their values and their characters. So, you know, you're going to listen to how people talk and them thing there, and you give them like a scenario, and based on the scenario and them answer, you're like, well, hey, that brother, I mean, things ain't it better than that, you know. You understand? Yeah. And then you realize that, you know, I have to keep this person at a distance. So it's not everybody you can trust. So you have to weigh them thing there, you know. So you have to pay attention to your gut instinct. It's like if you're going somewhere to meet somebody to do some business and you just don't feel right, you don't feel right in yourself, just turn back, don't go, because you might go, and guess what, you lose your life. You understand? If someone make you feel uncomfortable, don't ignore your gut feeling. Period. Because people will show you who they are. You know? Because, yeah, you know, some people behave like, you know, them superior to your intellect. And you not have a brain, and for them brain alone functioning and functionable. And, you know, you're just an ordinary person to them, and them have 10 life, and them have them degree from, you know, from Harvard and Princeton, and you never gonna, you not even go high school, you score at Sunday school you used to go. You understand? Beware of risk. Don't give out personal information to people you don't know, and don't do anything that makes you feel unsafe. That's how most people lose their life, because them trust people. Trust yourself. Feel free to walk away if someone needs to be more trustworthy. No, sir. So that's why, like me, some relationship, me just end it, because honestly, I just cannot. I don't have the fortitude in me to tolerate people who lie. No, I can't be. I have that resilience in me. So that's why, you understand what I'm saying, when people lie to me after a while and everything, I just make them know. You have some people, like for me, let me tell you, Mr. If I call someone and they haven't called me back in a while, and when I, for some reason I call them, and when I'm talking to them, I say, look, I'm calling about a month now, you call me back, I want them. And they say, no, sir, I never see the call. But although I left a voice, and I said, but I did leave a voice message on your phone, Oh, I never check it. But them still use them phone, So, see the missed call. Them little thing there, That's small little things that I use and start judge people, I wait for the big thing. I just use the small thing and I just say, okay, alright. So trust is a valuable asset. But it is essential to use it wisely. By following these tips, you can learn to trust people wisely and to protect yourself from those who take advantage of you. Jamaican scammers are known for targeting people from all over the world, but they often target other Jamaicans. This is because they know that Jamaicans are usually more likely to trust them, and they may be more familiar with Jamaican culture and customs. Because in Jamaica, that we as a people, we are cultured to be criminal-minded people. You won't hear this anywhere else because people love sugarcoat things. I am not going to sugarcoat things to anybody. I am just telling it because it's a part of our culture. So there are many types of Jamaican scams, but some of the most include lottery scam. Scammers will contact people claiming that they have won lottery, but they must pay a fee to claim their prize. That is just madness. Anytime something like that happen on them thing there, you understand, when somebody I tell you about you win money and you need to pay money to get prize, them thing they are lie. You not do that. But I want group of people them target still doing is the Republican people them about Republican, because them no one say them naive but them gullible. Them never buy a lottery and them are spend money to get money. In which them are idiot. Straight, no if no buts. Because if you never buy something, if you never buy a ticket, or if you have a chance. But because it's just like them believing in this pie in the sky thing. So you understand? Advance fee fraud. Scammers will contact people claiming they must pay an advance fee to receive a loan or other financial benefits. Like me, number one about it, even before, my phones, I have phones that if you're not in my contact, you cannot call me and get me. Because you're going to go straight to the voicemail. You understand? That's, the smartphone for you. So people can't call me and tell me about me you win anything, because I am a man who don't even I don't gamble. I will buy the lotto if you know and then and everything, especially when with a certain amount. I say yes, and then I go try to help some people and one and two little things. You understand? And what we must remember that, you have tech support scams. Scammers will contact people claiming that there's a problem with their computer and that they need to pay for tech support to fix it. Number one, when we receive an email like that, I just boom, send that to the junk, block them, don't reply, because the virus software company, they're not going to contact me by email and all them things. You're just going to go in and you check it weekly and you will see a message inside. Or if it's updated, you update it. You don't make nobody, don't let anyone send something like that and then you glad to click on it. Period. Them take over your computer, as you have seen what they have done to the Jamaican scammer that got scammed. So I hope you people enjoy the video. So it wasn't mine, so I just share it. You understand? Because each one teach one. Because that's what we are here for over here now, the Jamaica Young Police Channel. We are not just here to tell you things about crime, but everything. Because crime is just a center, and all of the things around it. And what we need to root out crime. So that's why we have a circle around it. Because we want to take our time and advance on crime to get rid of crime. We can't get rid of it entirely, but at least we can minimize it. So you have romance scam. Scammers will create fake profile and dating website and social media and start relationships with people to get them to send money. Number one, boy, I mean, you know, or somebody you just get up out of the blues, and you know you're gonna start. You claim say yeah, look relationship, and you have to go online, and then people are gonna ask you for money. You say you're sick, man. You understand? Number one, we live in a world right now where it's hard for people to find love. Love no exists no more, you know, it's just sex. And that them saying. And all of those things started, you know, so the last era we get have anything to do with love songs. Because this generation is not about that, you know, love songs. Was Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. You see from after that, you see the one of them called the Queen Bee and them thing there. And them destroy everything. So no, it's not only Jamaican DJ destroy the music industry with them dancehall thing. It happens same way in America and thing because no love no exist. Them not love song no do anymore. Remember love songs that thing we put in a different mood and make you feel different. That no exist no more. You understand? No love no exist. It's just sex. People not in love, people don't have sex. That's how it go. You understand? So boy, that generation have to work hard and them thing there. So as a Jamaican professional, you must be aware of these scams and take steps to protect yourself. So we at the Jamaican Young Police and we are going to give you some tips. Never give out personal information to someone you don't know. This include your name, address, phone number and bank account number. That is stupid. Don't do that. No bank now contact you and call you and anything there. Don't answer the phone, don't give nobody your password, your username to your account because that red flag that. You understand? Be wary of anyone asking you to pay a fee to receive prize or some other financial benefits. Legitimate businesses will never ask you to pay a fee up front. Always remember that. That's why you see when you read, nobody can scam you on anything there. You know, when the scamming thing started from, it was in the early 1990s, you know. It never gained momentum, you know, until they start using the phone, you know. What they used to do now, they used to send it through the mail. You understand? They used to send it through the mail that you win, 200,000, and you need to send $30 now, and to start the process. And you know, look, you know what I used to do? I used to reply, you know. I used to tell them, say, all right, you said the amount of money that they said. I said, take 30% of the money, process mine, and send it to me, and you keep the 30%. Don't have to worry about the $30. And after about 5, they've stopped sending because they realize that it's not an idiot live there. You understand? So I just saw it go. Be careful about clicking on links in email or text messages from people you don't know. I don't do them thing there. You don't do them thing there. You understand? Because you don't know, every year we have to train and retrain where I work, you know, so I say it go. If you think you have been scammed, report it to the police and the FTC. So we say the FTC, if you live in America and somebody a tarnish your name, said defamatory information about you, and you can report it to the FTC, and yeah, FTC, yes. The FTC will send it up then to the FBI for them to do the necessary, and you just leave it at that. The FTC can help you to recover your money and to prevent others from getting scammed. So it's good. It's very, very important for you to pay attention. If you never buy something, don't pay for anything. You understand? It's as simple as that. But you see, greed that thing will destroy people. You understand? Want all, lose all. You never buy something, so you claim it. You don't do that. Yeah, you know, so obviously, please do not allow yourself to be scammed by Jamaicans or anyone. Red flag, red flag. Always look out for the red flag. And don't trust anyone. If you can't see a person, you don't trust them. Because you don't trust ghosts. Period. You understand? Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police.